William James Wagers. It's finally here. Today is the day we have talked about for so long. I don't know how, and you may not have wanted to admit it then, but I think we both knew after that very first day. My world changed after our first date, and I think it was because I had just met my soulmate.
It's all waiting for you. It's all waiting for you. It's just the beginning.
Alexis, I love you more than anything in this world. You're my best friend, and I thank God every day He blessed me with you. Alexis, you came into my life at a time that I needed someone here more than ever.
The light of day, it's all before you, illuminating, so much to be found. Watch the world spin round, it's just the beginning.
I want you to know that deeper than the physical and the mental is the agape love that's at the center of both of you. Work on your hearts, loving each other, and know that there's a circle around you of love that's going to bind you together and keep the feelings foremost over who's right and who's wrong.
It's all waiting for you. It's all waiting for you.
I remember the night Alexis told me she started talking to a guy named Will. Her face lit up and she got all red. There was something different about Alexis when she talked to me about Will, and I knew right then that Will was going to be the man she was going to marry.
So there's lots of stories that me and Will have had together and that I could tell y'all. Knocking out a couple of teeth, breaking legs in the front yard, catching on fire, running over with the four-wheeler. All of those besides, I'm glad that I'm your big brother and I can be your best man on today. Now for Alexis, thank you so much for making him so happy.
We're walking together through any weather, you and I, side by side, we can't go anywhere.
God created us relationally. Let us create them in our image. So we were made relationally for love by the nature of God. We're made for loving relationships. This is what it's all about.
We can lift each other when we're falling.
I have struggled with so many things from my past. I've cried, I've hurt, and I've shut the world out. You, Alexis, you've brought the life back to me. You saved me. You are the reason that I'm getting married today and the reason I am here.
When the going gets tough and the tough gets going, if it's you and I, side by side.
You always ask me, why do you love me? Why do you want to marry me? Well, here it is. I love you because of how strong you are and how you always make me feel safe and protected. I love how driven you are to always meet your goals. I know there is nothing you cannot accomplish if you put your mind to it. I love you because you are so supportive and encouraging. I love how compassionate and loving you are, even to those who may not deserve it. I love how fun and comical you are. You always are the one to put a smile on my face or make me laugh, no matter the situation.
You have taught me to be kind, love, and cherish every moment. You're the most perfect woman I've ever laid my eyes on, and I cannot wait to marry you. You calm me, you love me, and you show me patience. You are my forever.
I love you because even on our darkest days, you still show me love. You always show up, anytime, any day, any place. No matter what, I know you will always be there.
Alexis, you are my beloved,
And I promise before God
and I promise before God
and these witnesses
and these witnesses
to be loving and faithful
to be loving and faithful
to you in plenty and in want,
to you in plenty and want,
in joy and in sorrow,
to joy and to sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Will, you are my beloved,
Will, you are my beloved,
and I promise before God
and I promise before God
and these witnesses
and these witnesses
to be loving and faithful
to be loving and faithful
to you in plenty and in want,
to you in plenty and in want,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
For the first time I can finally see.
So, Will, do you desire to enter into the covenant of marriage, giving of yourself in every way with mutual love and respect to Alexis?
I do.
And Alexis, do you desire also to enter into the covenant of marriage, giving of yourself in every way with mutual love and respect to Will?
I do.
Alexis, our lives start today. This marriage is the beginning of forever. I'm not sure if this is long enough, and I could write for days come to end, but that still wouldn't even come close to the amount of love that I have for you. I will see you at the altar, honey. I love you.
There's nowhere else that I would rather be.
I cannot put into words how happy I am to become your wife today, to continue to grow together, love together, and start a family together. I promise to love you today, tomorrow, and every day after, through the good and the bad.
This ring I give you
As a sign of our constant faith
as a sign of our constant faith
and abiding love,
and abiding love,
in the name of the Father,
in the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Spirit.
and of the Holy Spirit.
Well, this This ring I give you
as a sign of our constant faith
as a sign of our constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
In the name of the Father,
In the name of the Father,
and the Son,
and the Son,
and the Holy Spirit.
and the Holy Spirit.
And now, before God and in the presence of this congregation, family, and friends gathered here, Will and Alexis have made their solemn vows to each other. They've confirmed their promises by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings. Therefore, I proclaim that they are now a husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.
I still remember where we were standing when no words stood still.
Alexis, I'm so happy for you. You found your person, and you deserve nothing but the best. You have always put others before your own wants and needs, and you always find the best in the worst situations. You light up a room with just your presence, and even though you're shy and quiet, your smile speaks volumes.
Feeling in my soul, every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone. You are my home. There's a magic that we discovered underneath these clouds.
During the summer, she would come stay on family vacation with me and my parents, and we would go to Edisto Beach every year and take the boat, which was Alexis's least favorite part. She loved riding, but not when the water got rough. She would get in the bottom of the boat, fall up, start crying, and Dad knew that it was time for us to turn around and go back to the dock.
You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone.
I asked him, I said, how do you know that she is the one? How do you know you want to be with her? And he looked at me so sincere. And he said, because I've never met another person like that I've loved so hard for. From the moment that I saw her, I fell in love with her. He said, I couldn't go through this world, not having her by my side.
Everything was an open canvas that we could fill. I still remember where we were standing, and I always will. You're the feeling in my soul. Every sunrise turns to gold. You're the reason I will never be alone.
Will, I've never told you this, but thank you. Thank you for making my best friend the happiest girl in this entire world and spoiling her like she deserves to be spoiled. And I know she can be a handful at times. I've been dealing with it for a while, but her intentions are always good and she will never let you down.